Yeah. Oh, you got that cold. You got that cold. Yeah. Alright, so we're leaving Coosa. Great little campsite. Slept good, relatively. Y'all know I don't typically sleep good, so. But man, the stars were awesome last night, and the moon. Yeah, it was really nice up here. I woke up at one time like at 3 or something. I don't know what time it was, but I smelled smoke. I don't know where it's coming from. I hadn't smelled it really this morning, but kind of made me scared a little bit. But we'll just see what today brings. Sorry. Huh? Well, all new territory for me now. Oh, me too. Is that your new territory dance? So I will note we have another water drop ahead at Licklog Gap that Granny dropped. So we'll get water there, and then it's like from there another 6 or like 7, I think 7 or 8 miles to camp. So yeah. You're gonna be looking over there.
Makes you feel like, wow, this is pretty.
Yeah.
Like you're walking in a forest of like snow, but there's no snow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it looks gnarly.
Really?
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Tell you what, the west, let's see, which side are we on? I'm assuming this is the west side of Coosa. Going toward Mulkey is pretty steep. I definitely wouldn't want to go up it. Looks like they had some fire in here at some time. Huh?
I said, wow, this is another.
Yeah, it's steepy. I'll say it continues steep that way, and then it's gotten rerouted around. So we've reached this gap, 0.84. Apparently there's water down here somewhere. So this is White Oak Stomp. Yeah, White Oak Stomp. Yeah, I was going to do the same thing, but so it says that the trail for it is like right here somewhere, but it's not. Don't look like it's blazed. But it's like a
There's
tenth.
bushwhack down the way.
It's like a tenth of a mile down.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Nope. Look how close it is to the road.
Yeah. And obviously people leave their crap here.
Clearly.
Nice little fire ring. Yeah, a couple of fire rings here. Good tent site. Not so good for the hammocks though. I mean, I guess you could probably try to hang between this tree and that tree. But not really a lot of option. Because I don't think you could set up, unless you were just setting up a hammock just by itself, you could set up between this and that probably. Keep marching our way to the top. We're leaving that gap point, I think it's 0.88, 0.89. Good morning. So, I will say that descent off of Coosa, we lost 787 feet. In less than a mile. So that would be one killer climb. Not quite Green Mountain, but pretty close. So here we are at Roaring Fork Trail. It looks like a road, but it's not labeled on Gaia as a road. But here's a big old fire ring. I think that's one of the bigger fire rings I've seen. Plenty of places for hammock camping. Kind of hard though. I'd be kind of, I mean, it's flat for a tent too though. Not too rocky over here. And this is at 1.26. That's the horrible expectation. So ahead of us is Buckeye Knob. Descending now to climb later. But a beautiful morning. Can't complain.
By the time I got home, by the time I woke up the next morning. And
road.
sometimes
1.58.
I'm like, hey, I got a nap. Let's just like what can make it a little better.
Yeah. Nice views here. 1.75. I'll step over here. 1.77. I'll step over 1.79. Yeah, so we are standing on Duncan Ridge Connector. This white road. Assuming it's this here. Yeah, I guess it comes up and then goes that way. Anyway, 1.87. That up there, I'm pretty sure is Coosa, where we're at this morning. It's 2.15. quite at the summit, Buckeye Knob yet. So we're having a snack break.
These are my favorite. The corn poblano.
Yeah, that's mine too. I thought it had a little bit better flavor. If I get the little bit of pepperiness. And I'm having a protein cookie. She's got a walking tamale over there. And I think that's all I want to eat for right now. So I delayered. It's a little warmer today without that wind. But I needed that food, so maybe eventually my legs will wake up. So this ahead of us is Buckeye Knob. But I enjoyed the break there on that little high point.
They'll wake up.
Yeah, eventually. But anyway, enjoyed a protein cookie. I gave Sally a Lara bar, peanut butter Lara bar, and ate a couple of my Pro Bar or Bolt Energy Chews, and yeah, I drank some of my endurance fuel and electrolytes. So now up we go. Alright. Woo! Buckeye Knob. 2.47. 636 feet gain. Whew. Yep, Buckeye Knob. Elevation 3734. I'm surprised there's no campsite up here. I mean, the trees look pretty healthy.
They do. No, because nobody ever comes out here.
Yeah. All the May apples. Look at them. Nice view, 2.64.
Where we're going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sally, wrong way.
Come on, baby. I know. It's the best of us. Sometimes it all get turned around.
A little bit of water.
I think my brain and my legs are now in agreement. We're hiking.
You're going.
And I stopped and I was like, you don't like my pace. Why don't you get in the front, set the pace?
Yeah. So this is at 2.96. Just came off up there. It's right off the road here. Nice little fire ring. Probably hammock between these two trees. Yeah, I think it's back there. Anyway, this is a nice little campsite. 2.9. Well, it was before 2.99, but right by the road here. So here's where we came down at. That truck keeps going around that way. So this plant here that we've been seeing a lot of is called false hellebore. Hellebore? I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's spelled Hellebore. It don't look like it flowers from what you could see online, the pictures online, but it's been everywhere along this trail. I don't know. Place you can kind of get on the road there if you need to. It's at 3.27. So here's another kind of access point for the road, 3.51. It's like an old road. And it's like people have used this as a campsite. 3.55. First, here's the road again. And this is Buckeye Gap. .56. Go. Yeah. Wildlife management area boundary, 3.7. Popped out on this little knob, 3.76.
The first time I went up it, okay, so I was going to do it on the art lobe, and I was like, no, if it's me, not this fucking weird, but I'm near any ledges.
Right.
And so, some rhodium, and then all of a sudden you're on a rock face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Campsite right here.
Yeah. Real nice.
Art on the tree. Can't tell if they painted it or.
Oh, where are you? Oh, the little white spot. Kind of natural. This little campsite's at 4.07. I think this is Bryant Gap. Yeah, because there's nothing going off the ridge here. Yeah, this is Bryant Gap. 4.07. Alright, so now we're climbing. What did I say this stupid thing was? Buckeye Knob? No.
Yeah, it's Buck Knob.
Buck Knob.
Buck Knob.
Buck Knob. Now that'd be cool to see a buck.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's called Buck Knob.
Step over here, 4.21. There's a tree across the trail. We're going up and around. It's at 4.24. killer view here.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice. It's gorgeous. View 4.31. The one you stayed at?
Yeah, he's real good. And I am just not. I'll meet him.
I guess I will step over there. 4.44. Step over 4.46. Or if you're Sally's height, you can just go under. Now we're going to kind of skirt the side buck knob. I don't know. I kind of feel like going up there and hitting the summit. Let's go. I think this is Buck Knob. Highest point I see. I swear I'm getting annoyed with Gaia. It's not wanting to load. It used to load really fast. Well, apparently it's on the other side of the trail. But that's not a high point. Whatever. Woo! This is 4.52. Awesome view out there. And just this whole day has just been really good views through the trees. Definitely makes all the climbing worth it. I think they should just make that rock the summit of Buck Knob. Because that's higher than anything on this side. Oh, look at the wild geranium. Apparently Buck Knob's like over here somewhere, according to this. I'm not traipsing through briars. What do I say? I mean, like, this is kind of lower than that back there. Alright, on to the next one. I think the next one is Wildcat something. Beautiful day. Great company. And killer views. Oh, let's see. So our next ascent is West Wildcat Knob before we drop down to Licklog Gap, and that's where we'll get our water resupply. A big step over there. 4.67. Now note, we're looking kind of north here toward like Blairsville, Georgia, North Carolina area. Step overs there, 4.71. Oh.
Yeah, if you're not careful, you're gonna think, oh, that's just a cloud.
We can kind of see some smoke over there, so we're kind of hoping that's kind of between us and the AT, but that's looking toward where we'll be in a couple of days. So we're just kind of hoping the fire ain't on the trail. Let's step over 4.72. Man, just these views are just nice. It is really pretty.
The problem is you can only see
this time of year.
This time, or like, that's what makes it so hard. And it discourages people, which I like.
Well, and I mean, like the water source thing too. Like most people are not going to want to either try to save their water or try to do water stashes.
I just knew we weren't going to make it if we didn't have the water.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. 4.92. Oh, step over. Couple more step overs. 4.94. Pretty little flowers. I hadn't seen those this trip yet. First time seeing them. I think that right there's poison ivy. A lot of poison ivy. That red plant right there. That's its winter colors. So pretty. Step over 5.04. Got a little step over there, 5.09. So this is the summit of West Wildcat Knob, I believe. Yep. West Wildcat Knob. Woo! So to this point, we've ascended 1,283 feet. If I step over 5.21. Have this kind bar. It's the honey roasted nuts and sea salt bar. And I will note that this one is actually dairy free. Yeah, it actually even says. But some of their, not all of their nut and seed bars are dairy free. I made that mistake accidentally and paid the price for that, but so I give for not triple checking the label. But anyway, that's just something to kind of keep in mind when you're shopping for the kind bars, because I was looking for that one and I tried, I think it was like the salted caramel almond something or other, and I thought it would be like the same, you know, and it wasn't. I don't know why I thought it'd be the same. It was just stupid on my part, but anyway, just pay attention to the ingredient label. Don't be an idiot like me. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna have. So I walk downhill to kind of get myself fueled up for this next climb up from Licklog Gap, because I think that's like one of our biggest climbs of the day is that. So I think it's like 600 feet or something. We'll make it. Big old double tree here. 5.54. Pretty sure that over there is where we're headed. Yeah, so I just looked. This is Tooni Mountain and this is Clements. So that's our next two kind of climbs after our resupply of water. But you may notice when they had a fire in here. Pretty significant fire damage, lots of dry wood. And I will say this is a dry section of trail. We've seen no water sources on the trail since like yesterday sometime. So yeah, I would definitely, if you do the Georgia Loop and you have a means to have somebody do like a water drop, or you get it here a day early and do a water drop, I definitely would recommend it. Because I just think it would be very hard unless you're just doing a lot of just cold soak and just bars. Stuff where you don't need a lot of water. I think this would be really hard to do without a water drop. So definitely grateful for Granny for doing that for us. Whew. Good grief, come on, load. Yeah, we ain't far from Licklog Gap. But this ain't showing that this is anything. So I'm just assuming it's just an old road. That's it. 5.83. Wild turkeys. That's cool. Scared me to death. I thought it was a bear or something running through the woods. Like, oh crap. Just turkeys. So this is Licklog Gap. I see Granny over here with the water. 6.05. And there's our clock. Hi Sally, long time no see. Somebody's making a campfire out of nothing. Anyway, so I got my pack and drop. We dropped our packs. So there's the two waters, got one each. I'm probably gonna go ahead and give Sally some. But I will say there's like a water sign right there on the trail that says a 1/4 mile somewhere. So I mean, that would add like a 1/2 mile total to your hike if you had to go fetch it. You could probably set up a hammock right there in a camp if you didn't mind being close to the road. Come on. Let's get resupplied here. Alright.
Well, this trail ain't gonna
hike
walk
itself.
itself.
That's right.
We got places to be.
And running out of daylight to get there. Anyway, here we are, starting up the climb. 6.11. Okay. We see you again, Mountain. Alrighty. Hey.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, this is where that, I was telling you, the old Duncan Ridge goes straight. And we're going to switch back. Yay. 6.1. A little water, 6.36.
Unreliable source.
Yeah. Gorgeous. A lot of damaged dead trees here, 6.45. Cross over here, 6.49. Got a good little rest spot right there in the shade with a breeze, 6.53. This is hot and exposed. So we think this is West Wildcat, and then this kind of longer one is Buck Knob.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's Buck Knob, because we went up there and we actually saw the actual summit.
Yeah.
And it kind of comes down, goes up, and then it gradually goes down and gradually goes up. Oh.
We did it.
We did that. It's a pretty ridge.
It really was. This is nice with the views and the breeze.
It's nice. This is just enough challenge.
Ooh, shady spot. Little campsite. Emphasis on little.
Promise.
So I wonder if that's where the old trail came up.
Uh-huh.
And you can fit a small tent. That's about it. 6.68. Yeah, I know. It's going to climb. It's going to climb. I know. Just breathe. Man, gorgeous view here looking back. Assuming we're still looking kind of toward Blairsville. 6.7. Oh my gosh, that breeze. Oh, this is nice. It's like, it's just a scratch. It'll be fine. Look at that. It's the way the wilderness goes. Makes you work hard for the views. Poison. What's that? Jeez Louise. So, grade on this right now is 29%. Just so y'all know, this ain't no cakewalk. There's no cake and no just walking. You're hiking. Oh, look at the view.
Oh my god.
But gorgeous view looking back here at 6.92. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I think Coosa is that biggest one. So straight through the trees. That's where we started this morning. Walked along the ridge. Down, now we're up here. Gorgeous views. 6.98. Great view of Coosa. Oh, up here's gonna be a really. Give me chills, and it ain't from being cold, I tell you.
Wow. We get our whole ridge. Oh my gosh. Unobstructed. I know. I literally teared up, and every move that I make along this ridge.
I'm just like turning.
Yeah, because look, you're gonna get something great over here. Holy bucket!
That's on video. We got you now. This view, guys. This view.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture. And I'm going to get out of your way so you can do it from...
We are just moving really slow, just enjoying this. I mean, listen. I'm going to shut up for like 2 seconds.
Got me in my feels.
Oh.
Man.
But it's funny because like I didn't even see like the trail. Usually, you know, when it's open like this, you can see the trail, and I wasn't even expecting to have this kind of view. Mm-hmm. This is just below the summit of Aiken Mountain, which is somewhere up there. Yep. Woo! I'm assuming that's Clements Mountain. It's your next climb. Just unbelievable. I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that view. It didn't pop up in any of the research. Like, there's a view just below Aiken Mountain. Nobody said nothing. But that's up there as far as views go. It's really nice. Man, just gorgeous. I will say this mountain has been rockier than the other ones. Definitely could see how this would be overgrown in summer. I'll just go ahead and say it now. Like, I definitely don't think I would recommend this in the summer with heat and exposure and limited water. That seems like a dangerous recipe. So y'all can do what you want, but I wouldn't recommend it. Oh my gosh, just look at this. It's just views every which way. You just can't beat it. Man. So this gap don't have a name. It's the one between Aiken and Clements. I was at 7.37. I feel like this side's a lot rockier. Man. Okay. Alright, Clements. I think this is the summit of Clements. Huh? Okay. Woo! 7.61. Summit 7.62.
Must be because you're so young.
So we just checked Granny's temperature gauge and she says 68. Feels a little warmer than that, but honestly, it don't feel that bad. It could be worse.
I would not do this in the summer.
Heck no. There's Aiken. That's where he's at. So I will note that So I will note that I had a blueberry mezcla bar for my last snack of the day. And yeah, got some.
I don't know how I can to this day.
Nice little descent here. So I will note, so to this point, this is along the descent off of Clements, we've done 7.95 miles, 2,244 feet of elevation gain. Now keep in mind, we have lost 3,255 today. So definitely would be harder going up this way, I feel like. And I did thoroughly research the route, and it's why we picked counterclockwise, is because there was far less elevation and steep ascents. So we felt like this was our best option. And so far, I mean, it's proven to be a challenge, but we're actually kind of enjoying it. I think we're looking at our next 2 climbs. Yeah, we're looking at kind of like Fisheye Knob right here on the right, and Parker Knob's in front, but the trail kind of goes behind it, and Rhodes is on over that way somewhere. And so like I say, the rockiness has continued. It's this northern end of, or this end of Duncan Ridge is pretty rough going toward Bent McKay. It's not as quite as cruisy as yesterday. Big old rock. That's at 8.12. Another big rock. Step over 8.24. Well, looks like this used to be a campsite. A little fire ring right there. What's left of one. I mean, I guess you could hang a hammock probably between this tree and that tree over there, or this tree and that tree maybe. It'd do in a pinch if you needed it. 8.38. Great view looking northeast, I think. Oh, the shade. The shade. It's so nice. So I will note this name of this gap is Aiken Gap, even though it's between Clements and Fisheye, or Fish, whatever it is. Yeah, Fish Knob, but we kind of just go under it. We don't go across it, and then go through Fish Gap, and then you kind of go on the backside of Park Knob, and then we'll go across High Top. Payne Gap is going to be the butt kicker. And Gregory Knob. And Chinquapin Ridge. And a little bit of climbing around Rhodes Mountain. So, got a little more work to do. Anyway, that gap is around 8.45. I'm just glad we're down here in the trees in the shade. Pretty good step over here, 8.57. When we're up there, that's Clements. So there's a better view of Clements where we just at. Trail came down and around. Good, 911. This wide open area starts at 8.63. This probably wouldn't be bad in the mornings, but this mid-afternoon sun is like, it's a little hot and exposed. I wonder what this looked like before the fire. Man, awesome view right here. 8.74. Trail got significantly more narrow as well. Man, I love these views though. It's fantastic. Oh, shade. Blessed shade. I think I'm gonna sit here for a minute. Or stand, rather. 8.76. Looks like we're kind of re-entering the woods a bit. Man, this is something else. I don't like all these briars. Great little view here. 8.9. Like I say, this trail kind of goes below Fish Knob, so you don't actually summit it. If you wanted to bushwhack to the top, have fun. That looks like a nightmare. Step over 8.99. Looks like some sort of old road or something. Maybe you can take that to the summit. Who knows? 9.01. So, assuming this is, it's like a dead end forest.
Look at the map. Which way is ours?
I think it's going right there.
Said that's what I was at.
But it don't go up. It kind of goes like around.
Around it, kind of like
Yeah.
we just did.
Yeah.
I did the toilet paper.
This is Dixon Branch Road that comes up here. And this is Fish Gap. And apparently there's a trail called Fish Knob Trail. Goes around on the back side of it. Comes out on Fish Knob Road. Somewhere over there. Alright, well, anyway. Maybe we don't go up. I think the trail is going to turn right there.
I hope so. Let's see.
It's a double blaze.
Oh, look at you noticing things right off the bat.
Hey man, you gotta do that because otherwise you're gonna give yourself a heart attack looking at straight ahead.
That's what I was doing.
So we're going kind of like underneath, started with a P. No, it's not Pain. It was something else because this is before Pain.
But by the time,
Oh, this is so pretty. And this is just a gorgeous section of trail here. It's 9.4. So this here looks like kind of an old road. 9.47. That's gorgeous. It's nice views at 9.64. Look at that. That is just 9.66. Food in Georgia could be so pretty.
I didn't know. That's right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Then I went to the 6s and I was like, nope, I'm going back to the 5s.
Really nice view here through the trees. 10.04. So we are approaching Payne Knob and Gregory Knob, which I'm assuming is these. So thank you to whoever, I think that's an RB, for cutting up this downfall here in the trail. Definitely appreciate it. Oh gosh, there's a little campsite. Alright, so in this little gap, 10.21, there's a campsite here. It's okay. Not great, but you do have some sort of a fire ring. Anyway, this is right before Payne. I don't know if I said that's probably service is about 10.22 maybe. And we did take a little break. I ate a Cliff Block, drank some of my electrolyte recovery stuff, and got my charger out for my phone. It was down to 11%. So just keep making our way. So I will say there's a difference between all trails and Gaia, because Gaia showed us going up and over this, but it looks like hers may have been right. All trails where it's kind of skirting. So I don't know. This is the first time like Gaia's actually been kind of wrong, I think. Let me just double check this just to make sure. See, I bet. Where are you going? So yeah, like right now, Gaia is showing me being off trail. So I bet they've rerouted it and it's just not in Gaia yet. So you were right.
For the first time. Yeah. For the first time today.
What'd you find?
You really don't have to say A bear, you just start barking.
So I will note we've checked. I mean, there's the blue blazes. Payne Knob's up there. But I will note my Coros app, my Gaia app, and my All Trails app, none of them show this reroute. But her map shows the reroute. She's using All Trails. So I don't know like if my All Trails is out of date. But obviously Coros and Gaia are both out of date. Or just not been updated. I don't know when this was rerouted, but anyway, it's something to kind of keep in mind, because now we're kind of wondering if this is going to make like our day a little bit longer. maybe a little bit easier, but maybe a little bit longer. So anyway, now I say this kind of started just past Service Gap, and like, you know, looking at my map, it was showing going up and over Payne up there, and we're not doing it. So I don't know, but see where we end up. We're trying to make it just below Licklog Mountain, on the north side of Licklog Mountain, where the water source allegedly is. But anyway, I'll just keep making our way. But to be honest, like when we were back there at Sardis, like I really didn't even see like where maybe the old trail went. So, because typically you see like the stack of logs or something. Of course, I'll probably go back in the footage and see it, but when I'm standing there, I was like, I didn't see it. I say, just keep making our way. Can't do nothing but follow the blue blazes, so that's what we'll do. We're approaching Gregory Knob, which again, much like Payne, it showed us going up and over it, but her map shows us kind of skirting like how we've done Payne, so we'll see. Right there. So we do seem to be skirting below Gregory Knob as well. Big root ball here, 11.36. So I stopped to take a break and kind of cool off because I was overheating. Took some electrolytes in. So I'm reaching that afternoon over it phase. Eating peanut butter law bar because I'm done. We are officially around Gregory Knob. Now we're approaching, I want to say Licklog, but I know that ain't it. So right now we're in Gregory Gap, and we are approaching Rhodes Mountain. And Chinquapin Ridge first, and then kind of go through Rhodes Mountain Gap, and then climb up Rhodes Mountain, or whatever these two knobs are. Anyway, and then camp should be somewhere in here. Granny's done the math and she thinks we're about 2 miles out. Sounds good to me. I'm just trying to pace myself. I started pushing a little too hard on that kind of gradual, kind of lured me a little bit, and then my body was like, what's she trying to do? So, yeah. Just still enjoying it though, don't get me wrong. Y'all know I like to complain and point out bad things, but really the views and just everything has been really nice, honestly. Can't complain too much. Whew. So I think we're climbing Chinquapin Ridge or something like that. However you say it. That thingy. Yeah, we're approaching Rhodes Gap. So I will say we didn't go over Chinquapin Ridge. We're going behind it. So this looks like another reroute section. So just FYI. Because I was kind of confused as to why we wasn't going up. Starting to kind of be concerned, like, what? This does kind of look like, not fresh, but it looks kind of new. I'm assuming within the last year or so. Anybody knows when they did all the rerouting? I'd be kind of interested to know. Because, again, I didn't see the old trail, you know. But this is definitely the trail because it's blazed, so. So I'll be curious to see if we actually go over roads or if they've actually rerouted it as well. Because I think that's roads just ahead of us. We're doing it. One foot in front of the other. Take some breaks, breathe.
Yeah, getting over this mountain, yeah.
So this is the climb up roads.
I'll let you take the lead.
Oh God, I just need a break. 12 and a half. I was gonna take a break. One step at a time. That's right, Sally. Shake it out. This has been straight up.
Somebody hated us.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why. We're fun girls.
All right. I think this may be the summit of Rhodes Mountain, or whatever.
Whatever it is. Woo! Yeah.
Woo, buddy. Yeah. Ah, dang. We got one more just past this. Well, at least we made it to this point. I mean, it looks like a fire ring or something over there.
Where?
I see like a circle of stones.
Yeah,
Maybe.
we didn't quite. This is that no-name fucker. Yeah, but
After this, then we're.
yeah.
It kind of looks like a fire thing, but I don't know. There's a lot of dead trees. It don't look like it's used, so. The top of this little climb is 12.66. Next one straight ahead. Thank you, Rhodes Mountain, and your 2 freaking summits. We don't appreciate it. I think it's just me being tired and just feeling a little sassy and salty.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. We're getting hangry. Need food. Anyway, that's the early evening update. Gotta save my breath for that thing. There's the evil vine, poison ivy. Wow, what a view. I mean, you know, especially if it's an awesome campsite. So, I think this right here, top of the second summit. Woo! Oh man. This is it. 12.96, 32:02 for the day. Now we just gotta find a place to camp ourselves. Oh my gosh. Oh, my legs are shaking. Unfortunately, I don't see a campsite up here, so we're hoping maybe there's one down here by the Mitten Mackay. If not, we'll just press on to the gap we were initially aiming for anyway. We'll just see where we end up. I believe that's the last of our big climbs today, hopefully. But look at this view. Oh man. No, I ain't going over there. Okay. Sorry, that just didn't look worth it. Kind of rocky. I don't think that's an actual campsite, for reference. I'm just tired and I really want a campsite right now. That would be great. Tell you what, this down ain't ending. You see a sign? Sweet! Alright. So we go straight, I'm assuming. Yeah, because Mitten Mackay goes north here. So this trail junction is at 13.06. No campsite, unfortunately. We were kind of hoping for that. But.
This stage. I don't give a shit about the sun. Do it for the gram.
Oh yeah, my arms are red.
Yeah, my arms are a little pink.
That's fine. We're getting vitamin D. Keeps us strong and healthy, right? I know, like, we could probably go on to like Hawk Mountain if we had to, but I really don't want to because that's another climber right at the end of the day. So, we'll just see where we end up tomorrow. I'm hoping to be by water, though, to be honest.
Yeah, it'd be cool to be by water for real.
Because I just don't want to do any more water carries this trip. It's a gorgeous ridge walk, though, right here. Especially after that downhill. That downhill was kind of... I mean, I feel like if we get started early enough in the morning, we could probably be at a good water source before we... Yeah. Maybe I'm... Yeah.
My fruit pie.
So this is it.
13.38.
13.38.
Have you done Gooch?
Yeah, I've done, like I said, I've done the whole AT through Georgia.
Okay. So how is that?
So finally, I want to make a note. Now that we're on Benton Mackay, you can use far out, so you can see like where water sources, campsites, and all that are. So we just checked it. About 1/10 of a mile uphill to the campsite. Hopefully it's a good one. Lady slipper. Oh gosh. Well, I'm ready to get my... Be a good campsite. Be a great campsite. So, there's top of the climb, so the campsite should be somewhere in this gap. Somewhere. Come on. Let me double check, make sure ain't no poison on it. See right there, some more of them.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're all over. Oh. Oh, it's too bad they're not completely bloomed out. Okay. As far as... Wait, up there's more camping. Let's go up there. Yeah. So here's a campsite. It'd be good for a hammock tent. 13.62. Look at all these lady slippers. Like there's a couple there. There's like several here. They're just gorgeous. Stupid bug bite. Crap. Okay. So I could set up back here if I need to. Oh no, you're fine. Because I mean, if one spot looks more level than the other one, I'd rather, because I can set up over uneven ground. Because like I think I can set up like right here or like there. Yeah, I'll set up like right here. Alright, so here's dinner. Kung Pao chicken with rice, my Mountain House, sour giggles, which I'm going to have Granny try, and dark chocolate sunflower butter sun cups. She's got some ramen over there she's going to cook up. Sally's having her kibble. And yeah, let's get cooking. Oh, you gotta get like 3 or 4.
Okay.
And do them all at once.
Gotta do them all at once. Alrighty.
You gotta do the hit.
Oh, I can't do a yellow. I'm doing a yellow.
Okay.
So I have a green, a yellow, a purple, and a red. And I gotta do them all at once?
Yeah. Just give it a minute.
They're good.
They're just sour.
They are, but they're good.
They got good finishing because it kind of turns sweet after it.
Mm-hmm. They're
Yeah. She survived.
Oh. That was good, though. Those are good.
So, Sally is sleeping with Granny tonight because she had no interest in coming over here to me. So,
There was no manners with that either. It was like,
yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, I'm here. Like, why are you over there? Why are you expecting me over there? Anyway, so Trader's over there in the tent. I'm over here in my comfort zone, so she can do whatever she wants. Gorgeous mountain views here. Enjoyed dinner, all that. Got our food bags hung up like Christmas decorations on the trees because there's no low branches to really like throw a bare line. So anyway, get down the trail, tiring, ready to go to bed. So we'll see y'all in the morning.